As a young man, it can be really hard to know what to focus on daily because there's so much mumbo jumbo out there. But these are the 3 success principles that I think really make a difference. The way I came back to these 3 was I read the book Essentialism. It just really reminds you that the key to living a happy, fulfilled life that's successful is actually taking away from what you do daily. It's not adding more things, it's not adding more routines, it is taking away things and just coming back to the absolute basics. So the reason I picked these 3 is because they work. So don't complicate things, simplify them. Read Essentialism, the book, if you haven't read it already, and it will show you why you need to take things away from your life. Number 1, health is wealth. You've probably heard that before. It is not a new saying, and it was not one that I came up with. But there's no point in becoming successful or having lots of money or having a great life if you can't enjoy it, if you're massively overweight, if you're about to have a heart attack, if you're in a bad state of health, because you will not enjoy anything. When you have bad health, the only thing that you wish for is your health back. You would trade any amount of money for it. So boys, look after that, number 1. Number 2, success relies on energy, and having energy comes from the fuel, the fitness that you do, the way your body works. The more energy you have, the more likely you are to become successful. You can do more with your days. You become superhuman in terms of your energy levels, and you're able to outperform your competition, other men in the same space. Fuel yourself correctly. The one thing I see so many young guys doing, and I understand it because I've done it as well, is the high calorie, high carb bulking meals. They're on a bulk, they're trying to get bigger and bigger, they're obsessed with getting big, and they are eating a fuck ton of calories every day. Now the problem with this is, and if you've bulked before, you'll understand this, when you're bulking and you're eating those carbs, those proteins, those fats, just eating non-stop, your actual brain power, your energy comes down massively because your body's constantly digesting. So if you're trying to work on a way to become successful, if you're trying to work at your job, if you're trying to use your brain power to get yourself out of a 9 to 5, if you're on a bulk continuously, that brain power's gone. If you are really, really focused on becoming successful, you eat like this. So you do your work in the morning and you fast until 12. You only have water and black coffee in the morning. Your brain will just work far, far better in that state, and you can get a lot of your work done on the front end of the day. After that, break the fast with fruit. It gives you instant energy, followed by proteins, egg and steak, and maybe some brown rice if you need carbs. That's literally kind of the only things that I eat with a few things thrown in here and there. The other trap that I got caught in was massively overtraining. So my whole life was focused around being in the gym, and that was amazing because I got a fantastic physique. But being a successful man is about far more than just the physique bucket. You need the business bucket, you need knowledge, you need women, you need friends, you need a network. There's so many other components. So if you're focusing all of your time on the gym, that's where you're going wrong. So what I want you to do is bring it back to the minimum effective dose. And I found this to be 3 times a week training full body. And if you want to do martial arts, you can do 2 one-hour martial arts sessions on top of that. That way you're keeping these workouts short, an hour maximum 3 times a week for full body training. That's going to keep you in very good shape if you're training properly, if you're training heavy, and you don't have to spend hours in the gym, because you need those hours to power your business, to power your side hustle, to get you out of that 9 to 5 and start creating the life of your dreams and actually going and doing the things that you want to do. So don't burn all your energy in the gym. Don't burn all your energy bulking. Focus on what really matters, and that is getting that cash in the bank. That's building that business so that you can have a life of freedom. So later down the line, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to gym all day, you can gym all day. Doesn't matter. But at the start, boys, minimum effective dose for training. Look after your health. It's very important, but don't go overboard with the training. You've got other things to focus on. Number 2, output. Take an action. This is where most people go wrong. They read books, they don't take action. They do a course, they don't take action. Think about something, put it into action. Think about something, put it into action. Correct course on the way, boys. This changes from person to person, obviously, what your daily output should be. But if you want to be an actor, email agents, your show reel every single day, and do not stop until you become the thing that you want to be. If you're a salesman, put in your 100 cold calls a day, put in your 100 cold emails. If you're a content creator, make your daily content, get it out there. You need output to move the needle. You need to get this done first thing in the morning. I would recommend doing your output when you wake up to that 12 o'clock period when you're fasted. So that, like, let's say you wake up 7 a.m. 7 till 12, 7 till midday is output time. You go ham on output. Nobody does this. Like, such a rare percentage of people actually do output for a decent part of the day, focused output. If you do this every single day, you get compounded output that just spirals out of control, and you will reach success before you know it. So whatever you're doing, figure out what your output needs to be, set yourself numbers, track them and do them every single day. The biggest changes in my life, without a doubt, have come from meeting someone new, from meeting somebody inspiring, put me onto a new opportunity, they've inspired me to do something, they've given me the right connection. When you're a young man, you don't know everything yet. You need other people to help you. So networking is essential. So actually making a connection, having a good conversation, and then saying, are we able to connect on Instagram? Or can I get your LinkedIn? Or here's my business card if you ever want to call me. That way you have this spiraling network of people that goes out into the world, and if an opportunity comes along that they think suits you, they can tell you about it. So you let them know what you're looking for in passing conversation, and it's this spider's web of people who are now inadvertently thinking about what they can do for you. You never know who you can meet. The more people in the network, the more opportunities you're going to have. End of. If you want to join our network, if you want to join the Gorilla Tribe, literally 450 something gorillas. So if you boys want to network with people, join the testosterone course below. You'll get added to the group. But yeah, networking has been absolutely huge for me. The only reason you're seeing me on YouTube right now is because I decided to walk up to a guy with a great physique who I'd seen once on Instagram in the gym in Thailand. That guy was Hamza, ended up becoming my friend, and forced me to do YouTube. And that is the reason this gorilla is now on your screen. So boys, it can all change. My life changed in 2 months after meeting Hamza. 100% credit down to him. I wouldn't have done it without meeting Hamza. He was the one who gave me that extra encouragement that I needed to do something that I was slightly uncomfortable doing, which was going out there on the internet. So shout out to Hamza, God bless. And boys, get yourselves out there, get networking. You literally do not know who you're going to meet. Your life could change tomorrow. And your bonus, here's your bonus for being good and watching till the end, so you get a nice bonus for acquiring wealth. This sounds simple, but you've got to think about it deeper than this, all right, boys? Work for rich people. I spent the majority of my life working for people who were struggling, working for companies that weren't doing well, working for a boss that wasn't rich. You can't go into a job and if your boss isn't as rich as you want to be, there's no point working there, because you're not going to get richer than your boss anytime soon. So the thing that you need to do is seek out working for people where money is flowing. You need to understand the flow of money. You need to understand where cash is going. If somebody's making £1 billion a year and they're working a very small business and you can become part of that network, you are going to have access to large quantities of cash because those people want to pay other people to make their lives easy. So what you want to do, boys, is find where wealth flows. Find who's making a shit ton of money and go and work for them. Do not work for broke people. Do not work for broke companies. Don't work for companies that are struggling. Trust me, I've done it. It's not fun. There's constant stress. There's no perks. If you're going to work for somebody else, find somebody rich, work for them well, help them get richer, and you will become rich as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Just came across my head today that those were probably the key drivers behind success. Everything else, the meditation, the ice baths, the runs in the morning, the coffee, the different diets, all this stuff. It's fun, it's good. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but these are the 3 that will get you there. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah! Whoopah!